Warframe fans, it's MightyShrew here. Welcome back. We're joining Warframe as it's just had another update. It's got 2 new Warframes in, which have been added. We have now the Banshee, which looks like a stealth arrow firing monstrosity. And apparently, as you have new attacks for stealth, that should be pretty good. And you have the one that I actually own now, which is the Seren, which, if we go in, looks a bit like a xenomorph, without a tail obviously, and with breasts. Awesome. Now, a lot has changed since the last update. So what you'll notice now is that your weapons, unless you pick anything up, have no mods. So I've recently done a mission with the Seren here, and I picked up 2 mods, one of which is a shotgun mod, as you can see. Now, the actual amount of mods that you can use relates to this mod capacity that you've got on the weapon. So as you can see, I've got this 60 mod capacity, and this costs 4. It's the number on the right hand side. So if I stick this in here, you'll see that blue bar above it goes down by 4, so it's gone to 60 to 56, and that gives my shotgun a plus 58% fire rate. So when I apply that, I do want to apply that, so that's actually applied on that. I don't think any of my other weapons now have mods, despite the fact that I had lots of mods on there. They've all been taken off, and what's happened is they've been converted. So if I go into mods here, any existing mods that you had have been converted to fusion cores. So what you use fusion cores to do is actually increase the level of any mods that you have picked up. So say I want to increase my vitality mod here. Okay, this costs 2 at the minute. If I put it in there, what I would use the fusion core for is to increase the level of this actual mod. So as you can see on the left hand side, there's a bar here. Okay, and that shows you how long you've got to go to level it up. On the right hand side, you've got a little number, and that's how many mods it is, and that's how high a level it is. So if I choose and all these fusion cores give you a number, so this is a mod common 6, so this should add for 6 bits of the level. So if I use this one, I keep on forgetting to do this, you've actually got to click fusion and then choose a fusion core. So if I click 6 and apply the fusion and click on yes, it's actually leveled it up, so you can see the bar's gone down again, but this has gone to level 3. Okay, and that actually gives it 100% health. Now if I want to actually level it up again, so let's say I want to use an uncommon 8. If I click on fusion, use uncommon 8 and apply it and click yes, and see the bar's gone down again. It's gone up to level 4, and it gives me 150% health. But that means, so what the number is on the left hand side, on the right hand side, sorry, if I go back to my Warframe, okay, I actually have a current mod capacity of 4, because it's only level 1 and I've just leveled it up, which means I can either use any of my powers that add up to 4 or less. So I could use Venom for 2, or I could use Molt for 4, or I could use this Vitality. Now in the actual Warframe mod selection, you've got these little symbols. Now the ones in the left and the right are actually half the cost of a mod. So I'll put this in there, it'll only cost 1. If I put it outside of there, it'll cost 2. Okay, so say I wanted Molt, which shredding her skin like a snake. She leaves a decoy behind to draw new fire. So I'll put that in, that'll cost 2, and if I want to increase my vitality by 150, for some reason I'm not, because I can't put these actual other mods in any of these slots. These are purely for powers. So I'd have to put it in one of these other slots, but obviously it would cost me 4. So I have a choice to make. Do I want to get 2 powers, and that'll leave me with 1, or do I want to take these powers out, and do I want to actually increase my Warframe's health by 150%? It's a difficult choice, because obviously the powers are incredibly powerful, but extra health is always good. What I'm going to do is, let's contagion. Nice. So it looks like it actually rounds up. So if I use a 7, if it rounded down, I would actually have 1 left, but it doesn't. It looks like it rounds up. So oh sorry, yeah, it looks like it rounds up. Whatever. It takes 4 to use a 7. I think I may just go for 2 powers and then save the others. So if I apply that, so it's kind of levels your Warframe faster to give you more powers if you've got the power usage. And as you go doing missions, you collect mods for any of your weapons, and then you use them that way. Now, obviously, lesser weapons have a capacity equal to their level. So my pistol's only level 15, so you've got level 15 capacity. Plasma sword's level 9, etc., etc. So that's a different way of actually getting mods. It's actually a really good idea of being able to level them up. However, once you've used a mod, so if I go back here, so I've used Venom and Mold, I've actually equipped them there. If I now click on mods, you'll notice that they aren't actually there anymore, so I can no longer level them up. Now, I'm pretty sure I can take them back out and then apply that. And if I go back in there, they should have returned to the mod screen. So there's Contagion, and Venom will be around here somewhere. There's Venom there. So then if I decide, oh yeah, I really want to put Venom up by whatever, I'll get another mod, say an uncommon 10, which I know I've got somewhere. Sorry, rare 10. So I put that in and apply it. So that'll rank it up to 3. Let's try and rank it up again. Yep, there you go. It's now ranked up to 4. It's a lot more powerful. So if I go back, now it costs 4 to equip it. So yet again, I would have to half them. But as you can see, you can take mods out, you can put them in, you can level them up. But obviously, as you level them up, it'll cost more to actually use them. More mod capacity anyway. Along with a lot of the other changes, you want to be looking at the marketplace, because you've got these new things which are mod boosts. So what you can do is actually buy them with your platinum, and if you buy them, it'll actually give you a whole host of mods. So I imagine the more expensive one will be the rarest. So if you buy one of them, like I've just done, if I go up to my mods again, so I go to my mods, you'll see I've got a whole host of different things. So pierce and hit, organ shatterer, redirection, magazine warp, point strike, and they're the things that I've just received from one of the packs. Now they're all common mods. I imagine the dragon, which is the most expensive, will be rare mods, so they'll be higher damage, higher etc, etc. Just experiment with that, and obviously you can level those mods up once you've used them. Looks like a really good idea. Just keep on going with it. I think it's actually a better system than you had before. It gives you a lot more choice. As you level your powers up, instead of just having one power and that was pretty much final, you've now got the ability to level different powers up, get different mods for your weapons and stuff, and level them up. So I actually do like that. I think it's a really good idea. It makes it a lot more, gives the game a totally new depth, whereas before it looked a bit stagnant. It was running out of things really to do other than craft stuff in the foundry, which I'm still working on. I still don't think Gallium even exists in the game, but that's just my own personal opinion. So yeah, that's basically the major changes in the game. Now apparently there is a new there's a new ground environment, which I imagine must be this one. So what I'm going to have to do is unlock it and find out what that plays like. But I imagine it's pretty much just a map instead of being in space and you're on the ground, which seems pretty interesting. So that's my video for this week. Hopefully it'll give you some idea of the changes and help you with the mods. I do think it's a fantastic change. I think Warframe developers are basically keen to listen to people and what they're saying. So that's a really fantastic change. So have fun out there. It's MightyShrew signing off.